Good morning, Manju and 盛世，可以听到我的声音吗？ Thank you, Manju. Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Now it's time for us to do a lecture, to have the lecture on Samadhi. Let's do the prayer first. At the same time, we can wait others to join us, okay? Alright, let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our kind mentor, Benny. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. Words for open your future, then surpassed, profound, and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of years is difficult to encounter. We not see and hear it, receive and uphold it, and without to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning, and without to practice the Tathagata's true way, and without to attain the Tathagata's true state. We vow that we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state owing to us. So that's the prayer for today, and let's go ahead with the review first, okay? Yesterday we've learned a sentence and it was a bit longer. I'm not sure if we can recite it. We can read it from memory. But yeah, we can start the warm-up with the video, okay?
The vast majority of people who In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct.
A bit longer, right? So who would like to try to recite it? Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for you to recite it. Okay, yeah, so great. Daisy, good morning. And yeah, you please.
Hi.
Good morning. Yes.
Okay, so I would like to cite it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, in today's world, most of okay, once again, in today's world, most of the majority, or the vast of majority people. Okay. In today's world, vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which they are, how to say, which, can you give me some hint?
Yeah.
Hint.
Hint. Okay.
Which,
In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct.
Very good.
which means they're just part of the ego construct. So
Yeah.
can I try again?
Yeah. Have another trial, please.
Okay. In today's world, vast of majority people who engage in religious or spiritual practices such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they're just part of the ego construct.
Wow, bingo.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did so well. Thank you so much, Daisy. Yeah. So, and good morning, Virtue.
Good morning, teacher.
Yeah, so glad to hear you. So, would you like to recite it?
Yes,
Please.
in today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. Thank you.
Wow, yeah, you have a good memory, like an elephant. Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
amazing. Yeah, thank you. I really enjoy it. Okay, Joy, it's your time. Hello, Joy. Good morning.
In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practicing are such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of practice, ritual, ritual, which condition,
Yeah.
下一句
Which are conditioned? Yeah, before which are conditioned, there is a main clause. You know, main clause are doing something.
which condition?
Okay. Do you need a listening to it?
Okay.
Listen to it carefully. Yeah, this is the listening practice. Okay.
In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct.
Yeah, try again, please, Joy.
Okay. Mm, in today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or or, spiritual practicing, um, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, mm, which means they are just the mm, part of the ego construct.
Wow, you did it. Amazing. I really enjoy your revision, especially vast. You did so well now. The
Mm,
vast, yeah. And the practices, have you seen it? Is a different, the pronunciation is different from practices and
practices,
practicing. You pronounce it
spiritual
like practicing. Actually, it's practices. Yeah, we have a see.
practices,
Yeah, practices. Yes, perfect now.
practices.
Yeah, and you know the name of our association, yes, is Buddha's practice. Here is
Practice,
practices. See.
practices,
Yes.
practices.
Yes, perfect now. Yeah, I know you know it, but yeah, it is a bit difficult, longer than practices. Yes, yeah, great. Thank you, Joy. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Grace, would you like to have a trial?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Yes, all right.
How are you?
Um, so not good.
Yeah, so great. Yeah, just do it, okay? Do the recitation and relax yourself, okay? Yeah, you please.
Yes, right. I tried it. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious, such as yoga, prayer, meditation 不是刚才漏掉了。In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing technique which are conditioned, which mean they're just part of the ego construct. Yes. That right?
Yes, I think so. Which means, and
Yeah.
then you add that. Yes, I think so. Yeah, here there is add has been omitted, has been cancelled. Yes, which means
Yeah.
that. Yes, you're so great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Fantastic. Yeah, and you did so fluently, just like a native speaker. Yeah, so fluently. Sounds well. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, and virtue has has given you a sum up. Yeah, I sing highly praises of you, Grace. You are amazing. Thank you. So I like have a trial. Okay. In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they're just part of the ego construct. Then that's it. So is there anything wrong? Thank you, Virtue. Okay, thank you for your listening. And let's go ahead with the new sentences, a new sentence, and this is the sentence 13. So let's go ahead with it. The video tell us how to pronounce, how to read in right intonation, okay?
In today's world, the vast majority of people who are engaged in religious or spiritual practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual, are practicing techniques which are conditioned, which means they are just part of the ego construct. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yeah, have you got it? Now let's go to the sentence. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking that here is that has been admitted. Thinking that you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. So within this sentence, there are three words in Navy. So let's go for it. Okay, new words and expressions. Yeah, okay. I've listed them out. This one, seek, and also see, and the form in the text is seeking, seek. The original form, verb form is seek. What does seek mean is it means to look for something or somebody. Seek, look for. So one word seek equals to two words look for. Cause look sometimes works as intransitive verb. Do you know intransitive? So it needs verb to help itself. Look for equals to seek. So seek means to look for something or somebody. And then activity. Activity, what does it mean? Activity means a situation in which something is happening or a lot of things are being doing. So this is the activity means. A situation in which something is happening. A lot of things are being done. So this activity, and the second syllable is it should be stressed. Activity. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 syllables together, and the second one should be stressed. Activity. And then external. Yeah, this word for me I think is a bit difficult because I always pronounce like external. Actually, it's external. The stress is in the second syllable. External. So we need to pay attention to it carefully. And the first letter, E. Yeah, not pronounced like A. Pronounced like E. External. And external. 1, 2, 3. 3 syllables together. And what does external mean? It means happening or coming from outside a place, an organization, your particular situation, etc. So here in this samadhi, what does it mean? External. And there's a phrase, have you seen it? In some external form is the problem. And the writer said that all the practices, such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting, or any kind of ritual are the external forms. Do you know external forms now? Yeah, that not the inner activity, that not the inner mind, inner spirit, that the external forms. So this is the external. So in some external form, here we need to have a good command of the phrase in some external form. Okay, in some external form, here it is. This is a phrase in the text. Do you know text? In some external form. Here it is. So who would like to read them? To read the three new words, please. Who would like to have a trial? Have a go? Yeah, Daisy, you please to lead us, please.
Okay, thank you. Seek, activity, external.
Yeah, wonderful, perfect. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you for your perfect pronunciation. Yeah, in every detail. I really enjoyed. Thank you. And yeah, Joy, would you like to have a trial?
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Seek. Activity. External.
Wow. Yeah,
Thank
external.
you.
Yeah. So standard. I really enjoyed. Thank you, Joy. And then virtue, you please.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning again. Yes, do it, please.
Seek, activity, external.
Yes, perfect. Let's double check external or external in the.
External.
I'm not sure. I think you're right. External. Let's double check it.
External.
Yeah, external.
External.
Yeah, so like Joy's pronunciation, external. The t should be should be blur, blur. Should be blur, not so clear. External. So would you like to try it again?
Okay. External.
Wow. Yeah, you have a good command of it now. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, virtue. So let's go to the sentence, okay? And this time we need to follow the whole sentence. All right, and before shadow it, I think we need to analyze what does it mean. The thinking and the seeking and the activity is not the problem. Thinking that you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. So here there is a link word that. Do you know that? And thinking that you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The whole sentence, the seeking here works as a noun. You know noun? Do you know noun? Why do I say that it works as a noun? Because there is the I don't know how to say it. What's the character of let's check it out. Okay, the is works as an article, article, define article. So because there is the define article, we should get clear that the seeking is a noun. So seeking is a noun, and it also has the same grammar function like activity. So the seeking activity is the same. Grammar function the same. So here there is a grammar point. Verb and is V plus ing works as a noun. Cause before seeking there is a the and define article the. So we are confirmed. We're sure that the seeking is a noun. So this is a grammar point 1. The grammar point 2 is and here the seeking and the activity, we should regard them as a group, a group. So the B should be isn't, not aren't. So they are the group. Do you know group? They should they come out together. They should look at just one noun, just as a noun, and works as the subject. So the predicate, the verb is singular isn't, not aren't. So the seeking and the activity isn't the problem. The problem is as the object. And then there is how do you say it? It's a dash. I think so. Dash, right? Dash works as a but. But the point 3, I think grammar point 3 is the mark. Dash works as but thinking that you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. Here, thinking also works as the seeking and thinking here. So the V plus ing works as a noun. There are examples such as here seeking and thinking. So here seeking and thinking. Thinking is also works as a noun now. Thinking what? And there is a objective clause or object clause led by that, but that can works as a link word. It meaningless. It has nonsense. Nonsense. Meaningless. Just work as a link word. So that can be omitted. Omitted or cancelled, can be cancelled. So that has invisible. Thinking that, so here this the grammar point 2 is that thinking that, and here is a clause, here is a subordinate. Yes, subordinate clause. And in this clause, you have found something. You have found the answer. You and works as a subject have found other action. You know, action is predicate. Yeah, predicate. The technique words are so hard for me. Yeah, predicate. Do you know predicate? Okay.
Predicate.
Predicate. Yeah, predicate. So here have found work as predicate in the subordinate clause. The answer is the subject, is the object. In some external form. In some external form is the preposition. Is the preposition a preposition phrase? You know, preposition phrase. So is the preposition phrase in some external form is the problem. Is the main clause predicate. Once again, predicate. Is the main clause predicate. You know, main clause predicate is the predicate of the main clause. So main clause predicate is thinking. Yeah, sorry. Thinking is the problem. Thinking what? Thinking that you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. So thinking is the problem, is the main clause, and the subclause is the object clause, is the object clause led by that, and that has been omitted and has been cancelled. Invisible. Do you know invisible? And cannot see, cannot find. So there is that. And there is a subordinate clause, also means object clause led by that. And in this subordinate clause, you works as the subject, have found works as predicate. Do you know predicate? Predicate. And the answer works as the object. Do you know object? And in some external form. In some external form works as the ADV, and it's a preposition phrase. So the main clause is thinking is the problem. Seek and the activity is not the problem. Thinking is the problem. So we always think. We always live in our thought, right? Thinking this, thinking that. Yeah, lots of thoughts. So thinking what? Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. Yeah, it is a serious problem. And I remember in the film named Father, who lives in his own world. Yeah, in his own world. He always think this, think that, and regards almost everything bad. Bad. So it is regard everything is in the form way. You know form in the enemy. Yeah, form way. Four way. Four. Treat as everybody as a four. Yeah, four. So thinking is a problem. Yes, it's a serious problem. I think it's very severe thinking. So here, the producer thinks told us that you can do these practices such as yoga, prayer, meditation, chanting to enter through meditation to enter samadhi. You can, but this is not the problem. You can enter samadhi through them, but thinking that you have found the answer just in these forms you have found the answer is the problem. Actually you have not attained samadhi through this external form. You have not attained samadhi. You are just in the form, in the external forms, not at the stage of samadhi. This is the problem. And in Shurangama Sutra it says, you have not attained some state, but you tell everybody you have attained. This is a problem, a serious problem. This is a false speaking, false speaking. You are cheating anybody else. Okay, so this is a serious problem. So let's go to the shadowing. Okay, follow this sentence.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Really it is. So this time let's focus on the stressed words, okay? How to pronounce them, how to read them in a right tone, in a right intonation, okay?
Found the answer construct. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
I found that. Okay, in this way. This time I will mark them in red, okay? In red. Seeking. And the seeking and the activity isn't. Because it is a negator. Negator should be stressed. Isn't the problem. Thinking. You have found. You have found. And in this way you can omit have, pronounce v. How to mark it? Anyway. You found the answer in some external form is the problem. So here are the stressed words. Let's double check them out. Check it, okay?
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yeah, I think so. So let's listen to it 2 more times, and then I will ask somebody. I will ask you to follow them, okay?
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yeah, it's your show time now. Who would like to have a trial? Yeah, enemy. Yeah, four. Yeah, thank you so much. The father in the form always, in the film, always think others are unfamiliar, for friendly to them. Yes, yeah, right, Daisy. Unfriendly to them, to him. That's the problem. Okay, Daisy, your time to follow it.
Okay. Can you play it for me?
Yeah, clearly. I will play it for you, okay?
Thank you.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Hi, it's okay. Please.
Thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you'll find the answer in some external form is the problem.
Perfect. Yes, once again.
Okay. The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you'll find the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, amazing. Genius. Thank you. And Virtue, it's your time.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, okay. Play it for you.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Wow. One more time.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Wow, yes, genius. And you can weaken the, okay,
Yeah.
the seeking and the activity, and you should stress activity and then weaken the, okay, just try
Okay.
again.
The activity.
Yeah, the activity. Yeah, perfect. Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Virtue. Prepare to recite them, okay? I'm looking forward to your recitation then. Okay, then Joy. Hello, Joy.
Okay, hello.
Okay, I'd like to serve you to play. Okay.
Okay.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yes, please.
The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Wow. Especially form. Yes, we need to highlight it. Form, yes, so stressed. So emphasized. Yeah. Perfect. And pay attention to this word, okay, this time. Once again.
Seeking.
Yes, perfect.
Thinking.
Now, yes, I'm happy. Yeah.
Let me
Again.
recite.
Yeah.
Recite it.
Recite now. Okay, please.
The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Having having the answer 我再读一遍，I read it. Let me.
Read it. Okay. Okay. You please.
The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. Okay, let me recite it.
Yeah, please.
The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external is the problem.
External what? In some external what?
External form.
Yes, correctly. Yeah, thank you so
The
much.
thinking.
Yeah, try again to recite again.
The thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
That's correct. Yeah, that's the problem. Indeed. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. And you should pay attention to seeking, not n. There is no phonetic syllable n. Seeking. Seeking. Yes, perfect. Yeah, not thinking. Seeking. They are different. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joy. You are talented. Okay, thank you. And then it's your turn, Grace, to follow it. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
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 Yeah, I like to play the video for you and then shadow it. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Yes, please.
Yeah. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Wow, that's correct.
Yes.
One more time.
Yeah. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
That's correct. You're amazing. Yeah, you did so fluently. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's let me read it.
Thinking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Okay. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you've found the answer in some external form is the problem. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you've found the answer in some external form is the problem. So now it's time for you to recite it. Daisy, Virtue, and Grace, are you ready to recite? Okay, Daisy, you please.
Yes, okay. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you'll find the answer in some external form is the problem.
One more time, please.
Okay. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you'll find the answer in some external form is the problem.
Okay, yeah, I think so. And could you pronounce this word?
Found.
Yeah, I think so. Just now you said you have found.
Oh,
Actually, it's found. Yes, found. Perfect. Now, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you. You know it. Yeah. That's it.
Found the answer in some external form is the problem. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank
So
you for your reminder.
yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I think the content your recitation is right. Thank you. And then it's your turn, Grace. Hello, Grace.
Yes.
Just do it for us.
So I recite it. Recite it?
Yeah, recite it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form is the problem. Yes, all right?
Wow. Yes, correctly.
Yes, thank
Perfect.
you.
Not only
It's so
the
much.
content, not only the content, but also the intonation. Perfect. Yes, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Thank you. And then Virtue, it's your time.
Hello.
Hi.
I would like to recite
Yeah, please. Do it, please.
the seeking. Oh, sorry. The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you found the answer in some external form is the problem.
Wow, genius. I was impressed by your intonation. Your intonation is so perfect. I really enjoy
Thank
it.
you. Thank you very
And
much.
you are right. Yeah, have got a full mark in the content. Yeah,
Thank you.
100 marks. Yeah, thank you so much, Virtue. And I also like to have a trial. Please keep an eye for me, okay? The seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you have found the answer in some external form, okay, external form is the problem. Okay, once again, the seeking and the activity isn't the problem. Thinking you found the answer in some external form is the problem. So that's it. We've finished recitation, right? So let's go go over it. Let's review what we learned today. We've learned, two VING forms, verb ing forms, seeking and thinking. Seek and thinking here work as nouns, right? Seeking and thinking. The seeking, is clear because there is a defined article the before seeking, and then there is a dash, right? Dash. I will check it out for you. Dash. DASH. Dash, right? Dash. What does it mean? And here is none. Yeah, dash. Have you seen the mark dash? Okay. The mark dash. So here, what does it work? What's the function of dash? Dash means but. It works as a link word, the but. Link word. So dash. We know dash now, right? We have got our dash now. Dash. It means but. But what? But what? Okay, so dash. And then that has that after thinking, has been omitted. Do you know omitted? Cancelled. Yeah, invisible. So and then that leaves an object clause. And in this clause, this is a whole sentence, a complete sentence. And then the main clause is thinking is the problem. Thinking is the problem. Yes, actually, our thinking is not so. Is always false. Okay, it's always false. It's not the right view, the right thinking as Buddhists. So that's all. That's all for today. That's what we learned today. Thank you for your active participation and thank you for being with me for the whole hour. Thank you. See you tomorrow, okay? Have a nice day. And in Australia, we said, good day, mate. Good day.